how would you assess, let's say, the performance of the prosecution in terms of proving its case sa Article 4 at yung naging tugon naman po ng depensa? Of course, wala pa namang presentation of evidence ng defense dito.
So far, maayos naman yung presentation ng prosecution, and in terms of being able to present and enter into the records the evidence, the documents, and the testimonies, nagawa naman nila. Yung defense naman, we see that they were very alert, they're smart, and they tried to maximize and capitalize on even the smallest errors on the part of the or shortcomings on the part of the prosecution to perhaps in an attempt to discredit or the integrity, the capacity, or the completeness of the testimonies of the witnesses for the prosecution. So they tried that. We've seen their determination, but as a lawyer, you can only do so much, no? If the facts are there, kung malinaw naman, medyo mahirap tibagin yan ng basta-basta. So of course, as you correctly notice, wala pa naman silang ebidensya. But insofar as the prosecution, nakapasok na yung kanyang ebidensya. And I think one other thing is because of too much questioning by some other persons, no? Mukhang nabigyan pa nagpagkakataon yung mga testigo ng prosecution na lalong idiin at magbigay ng mga iba't ibang detalye na usually hindi nila kayang ilabas sa direct examination.
Oo, napaganda pa. Nagkaroon ng unintended consequences yung ibang pagtatanong. Ito ba yung kasi 11 days yung inilaan para dito po sa discussion sa Article 4 on the part of the prosecution. Ang natapos sila after 9 trial days. 9 trial days. And I think 6 days yung ginugol doon sa mismong discussion dun po sa Article 4. Ang tanong po, kasi marami rin naiinit, no, tsaka nasusuya, dahil sinasabi, for something that is very obvious, common sense lang yan, bakit umabot pa ng 6 na trial days? Was that surprising to you, yung umabot pa ng 6 trial days para lang pag-usapan kung talaga bang binitawan ng pangalawang Pangulo itong mga katagang ito o talagang nanakot siya na ipapapatay niya yung 3 tao?
Well, I agree with the observation that it could have been much simplified and shortened. And in hindsight, yung 9 days, pwede sana 3 days tapos na yan. But I was not surprised that merong mga attempts at kuminsan nagtatagumpay sila na humahaba at pinapahaba. Yung iba naman nag-grandstanding for one reason or the other, mostly perhaps for their own personal interest, or gusto lang nila ipakita yung kanilang kakayanan o kaya yung kanilang pagkiling o suporta sa one side or the other. So, hindi rin nakatulong and we're glad that it is now being noticed by the senator judges themselves. Ang dami kasing mga issues, Christian, na wala namang kinalaman sa impeachment, pinasok pa nila. Ginawa nilang forum yung impeachment trial for their own personal agenda.
Yun nga, sige pa. Pag-usapan natin yung mga leksyon na pwede nating mapulot dito. Dahil ano pa naman, maaga pa lang po itong bahagi ng impeachment trial na ito. Talagang expecting this to be protracted. Ang tanong ko pa ganito, no? Of course, meron naman tayong mga expectations or anticipations before the actual start of the trial, given the cast of characters. Ang tanong ko po sa iyo, how much of those anticipations and expectations actually were met, if not exceeded? In terms of, let's say, the characters that were involved, the prosecution, defense, at saka yung senator judges.
At the start, we were willing to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. But as the trial unfolded, nakita yung kagalingan ng iba, yung capacity nila, na ipakita din yung character, yung biases, and the disposition ng iba sa kanila. So, in a way, the senator judges are also under scrutiny and under trial dito sa impeachment case na ito. So, overall, mukhang nasobrahan yung pamumulitika nila. At nasobrahan naman, on one hand, yung too much reliance on technicalities and details to the extent na mukhang ginawang criminal case ito, when in fact it's only a simple case of impeachment at sana much simplified and mas mabilis sana. So
Mm.
yung paglalahad ng katotohanan at paglalatag ng may ebidensya at testimonya, nagawa naman Christian. Masyadong
Mm.
humaba lang.
Okay. I don't know whether you agree with me, no? Pero ito po yung isa sa mga observations ko po rin sa, sa nangyaring trial. May attempt na paglilihis o pagkukubli. Not just on the part of the defense, but also on the part of Senator judges. Don't you think? Example.
That's true.
Okay, sige po. Go ahead.
That's true. It's pretty obvious. And that's why maganda na ma-remind sila at maganda na tinatalakay nyo sa mass media at maraming hindi lang tayo kundi lahat ng mga nagsusubaybay na abogado at yung marunong sa ganitong mga proseso, pinupuna natin yung pagdidibol-dibol, paglilihis, no? At very obvious kasi dapat bumalik sila dun sa complaint and the answer. For example, dito sa kaso ng yung fourth charge, ang sagot lang ng nasasakdal dito freedom of expression daw. So hindi niya dinideny na ginawa at sinabi niya mga ito, pero ang defense niya part of her freedom of expression. That's what is written in the answer. So much simplified sana yan kung yun ang kanilang tinutukan, but nakita natin at pretty obvious yung iba, they were trying to make it like a criminal case. They were discussing the elements of the crime. They were even extending it to trying to identify kung may assassin ba at anong pangalan ba nung nakausap na pumatay. Mga ganito ba na mga detalye na wala namang katuturan, hindi naman kinakailangan para malaman ang katotohanan at para matimbang sana ng mga senator judges whether or not that those facts amount to an impeachable offense.
Yun nga po, okay. Kasi napaka-obvious naman, no? Pinag-uusapan dito hindi criminal case, no? Whether yung actuation na yun constituted, let's say, betrayal of public trust. So magkaiba po yan. Kaso ang problema ganito po, no? Di ba kung ang naglilihis, for instance, yung defense, kung sila yung tumututok, let's say, sa issue ng criminal aspect na dapat hindi man pinag-uusapan, kasi technically pwede mag-object di ba yung kabilang panig. Ang problema rito, do you think na somehow the way these proceedings were handled, parang napabayaan at napunta masyado doon sa aspekto na yon na hindi naman dapat masyadong pinaglaanan ng panahon?
Yeah, it's very clear na napabayaan. Doon pa lang sa pre-trial, Christian, dapat sineryoso nila ito Kasi doon sa pre-trial, kung mahusay o in the hands of an experienced trial court judge, dapat yan nagkaroon na ng mga admissions, stipulations, at saka modes of discovery. Para sa ganun, kukunti na lang ang ilalatag na ebidensya. Mukhang hindi nangyari. Mukhang hanggang identification of witnesses, listing of witnesses, and marking of documents lang. So tuloy napakahaba. No? Plus, ang talagang humaba dito, yung paglilihis dun sa main points ng charge by overly relying on technicalities and procedural arguments. Yung iba nga, nagpasok pa ng ibang mga agenda na wala namang kinalaman sa impeachment. So talagang humaba at nalilihis. So kung sana ang gumagawa niyan yung mga, let's say, mga abogado na magkabilang panig, pwede yan i-cut down, i-cut short, pwede i-object. Ang mahirap kasi, which is very sad, karamihan ng gawain ganito nanggagaling sa mga senator judges themselves. And the parties cannot object to those things.